wait and see as we go into the game.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, this is game number 1. The Philippines versus Singapore. Blacklist International versus RSG. And I do believe it's not going to be as aggressive. I think RSG's, after seeing the Diggy, Rockart, after seeing the Diggy,
you
they're
gotta
like,
be careful.
okay,
Yeah?
they have something crazy coming up, so we should kind of, you know, go back as close to neutral as possible. And that's what we're seeing here. A 1-3-1 from RSG. On the other hand, Blacklist, we're waiting to see how they activate this interesting draft. Oh,
Yeah, this is like double support for Blacklist.
yeah, it's a 1-2-2.
It feels so different, you know? And it's Oheb on the Mia, by the way. Wise is just more of the nuker support here with the Farsa, which is what he usually did before in when Onyx made the debut.
Yeah, look at this. This is refreshing, so to say the least. And now down bottom, Sync here, a little bit in trouble, taking quite a bit of damage from Oheb. I do like the interaction though between Mia's basics and the quick sand guard.
Yeah.
I think Sync really needs to catch out for that. Nice flicker in by Fossa, taking so much damage. That's all my Venus down. But do note, this is a Diggy, ladies and gentlemen. I need to see though. Oh, he's on Impure Rage.
Impure Rage, that's a lot of damage output coming in early on. And it doesn't need even high levels of, you know, of magic attack.
Not too many items either.
Not too many items. You can just spam these bombs and they should be fine. They should do a lot of damage here. So Oheb, he's definitely going to have a lot of safety here because the bombs will also serve as vision on those bushes.
Oh, yes, that is one thing that RSG does not have. So the vision game is definitely on the side of Blacklist here. And again, I do like how the Diggy never really has to go. Now there's the reverse time. Catching Sync off guard. Down goes the Khalid. Here comes Eson popping the Poisons, not giving Fossa any reprieve. There will be no takes here. LY4 rotating down.
Look at this.
Do believe LY4 just looked for greener pastures.
Yeah.
With Fossa here protecting him. Rockart, I gotta ask you, is that a wasted rotation?
I think so, because they didn't really get anything from that, and they forced LY4 back. Instead of him farming in the mid lane, that would have been so good if he got something. But now, if he just stayed in the mid lane, but now he has forced to walk around, even do some damage onto Eson as well as Wise here with Fenrir.
Ooh, LY4 putting some damage on Wise. Has to flicker out. Not enough. Still got a few beads on him. LY4 gets a kill. They are in the lead now, RSG 2-1 and about 100 gold in Rockart so far. It may have been a failed rotation, but it might have led into some conditioning. I think Blacklist felt like they were a little safe and put Wise's head out a little too out there.
Yeah, and that's something you don't want to do against a team that has the Brody early on. I mean, it doesn't matter if the Brody misses like one wave of minions. If you get caught out, that's all the Brody needs to make use of that time that he was roaming. As long as he gets a kill, it's already worth it. And now he can also even get a turtle.
Ooh, free turtle as it gets. No contest from Blacklist International. The lead remains about 100 gold. That just means Blacklist International stays on guard. There's the reverse time. Sync, quick sand guard already.
I mean, I can already see the combo that Blacklist International is trying to do. Reverse time into the Mia crowd control. And that's a lot of damage already and a lot of disruption. You can easily win the lane with this lineup. But again, how well does it matter? How well will this work as we head into mid-game?
I have a question for you, Rockart. Check out Eson, a Retribution Baksha. And it looks like they have thoughts of being aggressive as well. Or is this more of allocation of resources? Because look, they're giving the buff to the Baksha.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was going to be just for him to be able to go for the Lord Steal, the Turtle Steal, probably, but he's getting a lot of farm.
But fight in mid right now. Edward being pushed back despite
Wise's
artillery fighting over Fossa. Smart missiles to clear the wave, and they reset down bottom though. Sync is a trooper Rockhart. Sync literally has the worst time this game.
Yeah,
I think Edward up top is doing better.
He's holding on. It's amazing how he's holding on, actually.
At least against Tams. Look at this. Now picture-in-picture up top. It looks like Edwards is in trouble. Lapu-Lapu, you ain't going anywhere. LY4 finds you. Down bottom, though, it's Sync with the rampaging Sandstorm. Trying to catch Wise off guard, but there's the Wings by Wings. He's out. S1 pops the Puissance, clearing the way for the minions to get this turret, and that is going to be one down for RSG and Blacklist mirrored top and bottom.
That's what you want to see there. You want to be able to see some even trades if you are Blacklist right now. Wise is just, whenever he goes, he leaves the lane. Look at the damage that's being done. I mean, they need to get something back because right now RSG are getting so much more around the map.
I really like how they have gone through moving and keeping open the right lanes, because this has grown into a 2,000 gold lead, Rockhart. 3-1, 6 minutes in. Nice toss onto Edward. He doesn't have a good time. There you go. Eson also in trouble. Does not have enough defense to use. Even the Puissance was not enough.
Yeah.
Oh, my Venus backing out. There's a rotation and a diversion. There they go. Rampaging Sandstorm underneath the turret. Venus might survive, and she does. Fossa does not want to force the issue, and there you go. From behind the scenes, quick take onto the turtle by LY4.
It's just such a smart play from RSG. They know that OHEB is nowhere near ready to fight yet, and they're really forcing it while they have a big advantage. The Brody just feels so much more threatening compared to the Mia right now, and because of the lack of the front line for Blacklist, the RSG knew that they could win, and they really went for it.
I feel like, again, earlier I was mentioning during the prelude to this matchup, it is a interesting clash of styles. Blacklist, they obviously want to cover up their early game with a very aggressive Baksha, and of course Edward with superior dueling skills on Lapu-Lapu, but it kind of backfired. And looking at how, again, quickly and how aggressive a Brody can be early game, even just with one buff.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to be the purple or the orange, doesn't matter. With another support, he can take down most of Blacklist's lineup, even Eson. That just proves that Blacklist is a little too soft. I wonder where they are going to relay that now. Hold up. Wise with the feathered airstrike. Edward flips out.
Sync.
But from
oh
the back,
my gosh!
Sync jumps in and catches Edward with no clue, no mercy, no quarter.
That was beautiful. You know, that was beautiful. When everyone is so busy and then you go a sneaky on the back, it's like, wow, the timing to do that is just perfect. And I think they're going to keep going here as Wise pops another feathered airstrike just to clear out the minion waves. And this is just a sign that Blacklist, they're playing on the back foot right now.
OHEB picks up the Scarlet Phantom, so that should help. But I don't know if he has enough damage already. Fossa, I like how Fossa has been playing this whole game. Fossa has just been acquiring targets and serving them up to either LY4 or... Actually, you know what? It's all LY4, man. Here's another one.
LY4,
catching
man.
Eson off guard. Sana dealing as much damage, but LY4 not enough to put a beat on him. And Rockhart, they're 100% takes on the turtle.
Yeah, I mean, LY4 getting all the turtles just means that OHEB just has so much room to catch up for. He needs to catch up on so much, and as a Mia, it's difficult. I'm telling you, I don't think they're going to be able to do it anytime soon.
Oh, Sync here jumping in with the Rampaging Sandstorm. He backs out, although, do note, Sync already has the immortality, so he does that with relative impunity. Now, you put it into perspective, Rockhart, the gap is just growing ever bigger. It's close to 5,000, and I do believe that if a team is way ahead by maybe 5,000, 6,000 in the early to mid, you're basically no man's land.
Yeah, and this is also a team that has a Brody, so it like amplifies that lead, right? When you have a marksman that can do so much damage, just like LY4's Brody, I mean, any lead is just already so huge.
Eson here wants to engage. He pops the Puissance, dealing some damage onto Fossa, but they disengage. What's the play here now for RSG? I do believe they want to take bottom lane.
They want more, absolutely. If I were RSG, I want to get more, and I think they are trying to force that on the ball lane as well.
Here we go. Esson gets hit with a rotation. There's the feathered airstrike, and Wise has good wave clear, but I am yet to feel Oh My Venus. The first 2 minutes, sure, but right now, it's all been about saving Oheb.
It's weird to see Oh My Venus on utility. Right? I'm not used to it. I'm always so used to Oh My Venus just being so aggressive all the time.
Oh My Venus is babysitting right now.
Yeah, he's just on babysitting duty, and I don't know if that's going to work well. But right now, they do catch Sync as well. Raging Sandstorm trying to go out. Only pops Sync's immortality. Very, very tanky. Can also kind of regen back up with that, of course, the Quicksand Guard. So these automatic time bombs, they're not doing much at this point.
Auto alarm bombs, you mentioned earlier with the Impure Rage, should be quite a thorn in the sides, but they have catchers. They have catchers. They have Tams on Sana, and they have Sync on that Khalid, which, by the way, is the #1 pick in the MPL for MYSG. So this is a hero that definitely Sync is used to playing.
Sync's got this, I know.
He can play Khalid while he's asleep.
And now what we're looking for here is just Oheb still trying to catch up. He's not dying, which is a very good sign for Blacklist, but at the same time, we haven't seen him actually look for an engagement yet. So I don't know how long of a setup time Oheb needs to go online, but the clock is running out, my friend.
Yep.
It's running out.
Yep, 11 minutes in, we are approaching the late game here, and in about 4 minutes, that's going to be the average game time for RSG, and it's all about them shooting that shot. The ball is in their hands. It's in their courts here for you sports fans out there. Fossa might be in trouble. This is a 5-man from Blacklist, but they know better. Here comes Fenrir taking quite a few barrages. A few... Oh! What?
Lord for the assist! I don't know.
Lord!
Lord for the assist, man.
Lord's on the side of Blacklist.
Yeah,
but
Blacklist 6-man. The Lord.
But RSG secure the Lord nonetheless, marching down bottom. And once more, they're applying pressure.
Yep.
Interestingly enough, Rockhart, if you ask me, if Blacklist does this, like maybe 2 or 3 more times, and Oheb does not die, those might be the keys to them coming back. Because look, this is a free turret.
That's a free turret for Oheb. That means a lot of gold going for this marksman. Now, the Mia is, again, kind of really situational where you want to put him. He depends a lot on your teammates. It depends a lot on what Esson's going to do on the Baksha. Who's going to be the target. That's the only time that the Mia can do damage. Only if he can free hit.
And I think with the ultimate, yes, you can. That's the key here. So you're praying that Sync or Fossa don't catch you, because that's where a majority of the CC is going to come in. But I do believe it's going to be dangerous because there is a flicker on this Jawhead. Fossa means business. And there is Wise once more. Rockhart, this whole game, 12 minutes in, I feel like what we thought would be aggressive from Oh My Venus, Wise, and, well, even Esson. I do believe Esson has the potential to be aggressive. Yeah. It's just been defense all this time. But we'll see if it pays off. Fenrir takes another, and he does not fall for the second time.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, right? They got some damage. The problem is they don't have anyone to engage with. So the damage can't stick. You know, they can't really nuke anybody at this point. So they're going to have to rely on maybe RSG being mispositioned for them to actually make some pickoffs, and that's becoming very difficult because RSG, not only do they have 3 very tanky frontliners, they have a Khalid, they have a Jawhead, they also have a Fams, but they're also very mobile.
Yep, that's the thing. It's going to be on Fenrir in the near future, since we are going into the late game now, to catch off guard the Blacklist lineup. We haven't seen any major diversions yet. Any bush-to-bush plays. Yeah. So that is still something that RSG is hiding. That's something I believe that they might need to do as a Hail Mary play if Oheb does become a huge problem. But for now, Oheb is a sleeping giant.
You know what's funny? We haven't really seen a big 5v5 fight yet. We're 12 minutes or 14 minutes in the game. No big 5v5s yet. Like, Blacklist doesn't want it because they want Oheb to catch up. But at the same time, RSG doesn't want it because they don't want to commit a mistake. They don't want to give any kills. And with these two things happening for both of our teams, who's more dominant? Right?
I think this is just a game of hide and seek as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And when does it turn into tag? When does it turn into cops and robbers is my question. Because Oheb has to come online sometime soon. But if anything, Rockhart, what Blacklist is holding on to is the fact that they have not yet been penetrated. All inhibitors still stand.
Yeah.
Close for bottom, though. I do believe in 50 seconds when this Lord comes up, if it still goes to RSG, then that is almost a guaranteed takedown. But every minute that passes by, the OHEB show
See, look at this.
comes closer to a head.
What's happening? Like, everyone's just waiting. It's so quiet. You know, it's so quiet.
I don't know.
I just feel like they're just RSG is they have a big lead, but they're playing it too safe. Is that I don't know if you can even say it's too safe. What's up with RSG?
I believe it's not too safe, Rockhard. Take this. How about this? How about I won you up better? They're just really playing it to their strength because they know that Wise hurts. Now look at this. Fossa takes quite a few hits. There's the Rampaging Sandstorm. Oh my Venus with the Time's Journey. Fossa dealing quite a bit of damage. Another barrage by Wise. They have timed out the Feather Strike. Down goes Fossa. Sync gets his immortality down, and that's a double for Wise. Fenrir flickers out.
There you go.
This might be the turnaround.
What was I talking about, man? I mean, did that look like a team fight that has 10k goal difference? No, it did not. It just felt like they were even. And right now, that's going to be happening here around the Lord area.
Ooh, OHEB goes ahead. Ham onto the Lord. Fenrir looks low. They're trying to burst down Esson. LY4 gets it. Oh my Venus is in trouble. Down goes Venus. LY4 and Sana, the only members left. Oh,
LY4.
What? Sana off camera steals Lord, and down goes Wise. Edward versus LY4. That's a stun onto the Lapu-Lapu. LY4 wins the duel. It's only OHEB. Where is OHEB? Down goes OHEB. It's a trade for the Towns. Ladies and gentlemen, the first big team fight isn't even a 5v5.
Man, a maniac for LY4 on the Brody, and Sana stole the Lord. How did that happen? Like, what are the... I want to see a replay of that now. Right? I want to see a replay because that felt like an impossible fight to win for RSG with only 3 people alive for them.
We were saying, right? Blacklist might be back in form, but
That
right
might be
now, it's not looking good. Time's Journey here by Venus trying to save Esson. There's the Puissance. He is chunky. Another barrage of feathered assaults by Wise, but it's not enough. The base has been hammered in by RSG. Game 1 goes to Singapore.
How many minutes was that? 16 minutes, just like we predicted. They're very close to that really quick game time.
Nay.